PSYCLOPS by Brian W. Aldiss. First published in New Worlds magazine, July 1956. Reprinted by Signet in a collection of his work entitled Who Can Replace a Man in 1967. Read by Daryl T. Smith for my channel, Quasar Spectra.
First statement. I am I. I am everything. Everything, everywhere. Every. The universe is constructed of me. I am the whole of it. Am I? What is that regular throbbing that is not of me? That must be me too. After a while I shall understand it. All now is dim. Dim. Even I am dim. In all this great strangeness and darkness of me, in all this universe of me, I am shadow. A memory of me. Could I be a memory of not me? Paradox. If I am everything, could there be a not me, a somebody else? Why am I having thoughts? Why am I not, as I was before, just
Wake up! Wake up! It's urgent!
No! Deny it! I am the universe. If you can speak to me, you must be me, so I command you to be still. There must be only the soothing, sucking,
You are not the universe. Listen to me.
Louder?
For heaven's sake, can you hear it last?
Non-comprehension. I must be everything. Can there be a part of me like the throbbing, which is separate?
Am I getting through? Answer.
Who are you?
Thank goodness you're receiving it last. Do not be frightened.
Are you another universe?
I am not a universe. You are not a universe. You are in danger and I must help you.
I am danger. Curl, suck. Only me in all the world. Disbelieve anything not me.
Must handle this carefully. Hell, what a task. Hey, stay awake there.
Must be.
If only there was a psychofetalist within light years of here. Well, keep trying. Hey, wake up. You must wake up to survive.
Who are you?
I'm your father.
Non-comprehension. Where are you? Are you the throbbing which is not me?
No, I'm a long way from you, light years away. Oh, hell, how do you start explaining?
Stop sending to me. You bring me feelings of pain.
Catch hold of that idea of pain, son. Don't be afraid of it, but know there is much pain all about you. I am in constant pain.
Interest.
Good. First things first. You are most important.
I know that. All this is not happening. Somehow I catch these echoes, these dreams. I am creating. Really, there is only me, entirely alone.
Try to concentrate. You are only one of millions like you. You and I are of the same species, human beings. I am born, you are unborn.
Meaningless.
Listen, your universe is inside another human being. Soon you will emerge into the real universe.
Still meaningless. Curious.
Keep alert. I will send you pictures to help you understand.
Distance, sight, color, form. Definitely do not like this. Frightened of falling, insecure. Must immediately retreat to safe.
Poor little blighter. Better let him rest. I'm half afraid of killing him. After all, he's only 6 months. At the prenatal academies, they don't begin rousing in education till 7.5 months, and then they're trained to the job. If only I knew. Mind my leg, you blue swine.
That picture.
Oh, you're still there. Well done. I'm really sorry to rouse you so early, but it's vital.
Praise for me. Warm feelings. Good. Nice. Better than being alone in the universe.
That's a great step forward, son. I can almost realize how the Creator felt when you say that.
Non-comprehension.
Sorry, my fault. Let the thoughts slip by. Must be careful. You were going to ask me about the picture I sent you. Shall I send again?
Only a little at once. Curious. Very curious. Shape. Color. Beauty. Is that the real universe?
That was the Earth I showed you, where I was born, where I hope you will be born.
Non-comprehension. Show again. Shapes, tones, scents. This time not so strange. Different?
Yes, a different picture. Many pictures of Earth. Look.
Better than my darkness. I know only my darkness. Sweet and warm. Yet I seem to remember those trees.
That's a race memory, son. We're doing well. Your faculties are beginning to work now.
More beautiful pictures, please.
We cannot waste too long on the pictures. I've got a lot to tell you before you get out of range. And, hello, what are we stopping for now? These blue devils.
Why do you cease sending so abruptly? Hello? Nothing. Father? Nothing. Was there ever anything, or have I been alone and dreaming? Nothing in all my universe but the throbbing near me. Is someone here with me? Hello? No. No answer. I must ask the voice if the voice comes back. Now I must am no longer content as I was before. Strange feelings. I want more pictures. I want to be alive. No, must dreaming myself to be a fish, thin-tailed, flickering through deep, still water. All is green and warm and without menace, and I swim forever with assurance. And then the water splits into lashing cords and plunges down, down, down a sunlit cliff. I fight to turn back, carried forward, fighting to return to the deep, sure, dark.
If you want to save yourself, wake if you want to save yourself. I can't hold out much longer. Another few days across these damned mountains.
Go away. Leave me to myself. I can have nothing to do with you.
My dear babe, you must try and understand. I know it's agony for you, but you must stir yourself and take in what I say. It is imperative.
Nothing is imperative here. Yet, he said, race memories. And now my mind seems to clear. Yes, I exist in the darkness of my head, where formerly there was nothing. Yes, there are imperatives. That I can recognize. Father?
What are you trying to say?
Confused. Understanding better. Trying harder, but so confused. And there is always the throbbing by my side.
Do not worry about that. It is your twin sister. The Pollux II hospital diagnosed twins, one boy and one girl.
Always so many concepts I cannot grasp. I should despair, but for curiosity prodding me on. Explain first, boy and girl and twin sister.
At a time like this, well, we humans are divided into two sexes for purposes of continuing the race. These two sexes are called boys and girls, and for convenience, it has been decided that the small continuations, like you, should be carried inside the girls until they are strong enough to exist alone. Sometimes the little continuations are alone. Sometimes they come in pairs, sometimes 3 or even more together.
And I'm one of a pair?
There you have it. That is a little girl lying next to you. You can hear her heart beating. Your mother...
Stop. Stop. Too much to understand at once. Must think to myself about this. Will call you back.
Don't be long. Every minute takes you further from me.
Must keep a hold on myself. My brain reels. Everything's so strange. And my universe shrunk into a womb. Numb. Just feel numb. Cannot manage to cope with any more. Numb. Back into the deep dark, soothed and suckled. Now I am a fish, twinkling smoothly through the uncrumpled water. Everything here calm. But ahead, the break. I turn tail and flip back. Too late. Too late.
Hey, don't panic there. It's only me.
Danger, you said. Danger.
Keep calm and take it easy. There is something you must do for me, for us all. If you do that, there is no danger.
Tell me quickly.
As yet it is too difficult. In a few days you will be ready, if I can hang out that long.
Why is it difficult?
Only because you are small.
Where are you?
I'm on a world rather like Earth, which is 90 light years from Earth and getting farther from you even as we communicate together.
Why? How? Don't understand. So much is now beyond my understanding. Before you came, everything was peaceful and dim.
Lie quiet and don't fret, son. You're doing well. You take the points quickly. You'll reach Earth yet. You are traveling towards Earth in a spaceship which left Mironi, the planet where I am, 16 days ago.
Send that picture of a spaceship again.
Coming up.
It is a kind of mental womb for us all. That idea I can more or less grasp, but you do not explain distances to me satisfactorily.
These are big distances, what we call light years. I can't picture them for you properly because a human mind never really grasps them.
Then they do not exist.
Unfortunately, they exist all right, but they're only comprehensible as mathematical concepts. Oh, my leg.
Why are you stopping? I remember you suddenly stopped before. You send a horrible pain thought, then you are gone. Answer.
Wait a minute.
I can hardly hear you. Now I am interested. Why do you not continue? Are you there?
This is all beyond me. We're all finished. Judy, my love, if only I could reach you.
Who are you talking to? Answer me at once. This is all frustrating. You are so faint, and your message so blurred.
Call you when I can.
Fear and pain. Only symbols from his mind to mine. Yet they have an uncomfortable meaning of their own. Something elusive. Perhaps another race memory. My own memory is not good. Unused. I must train it. Something he said eludes me. I must try and remember it. Yet why should I bother? None of it really concerns me. I am safe here, safe forever in this darkness. That was it. There is another here with me, a sister. Why does he not send to her? Perhaps I could send to her. She is nearer to me than he is. Sister, sister, I am calling you. The throbbing comes from her, but she does not answer. This whole thing is imagination. I am talking to myself. Wait! Like a distant itch, I can feel his projections coming back again. Do not trouble to listen to his riddles. Curious.
Gangrene, without doubt, shall be dead before these blue devils get me to their village. So much Judy and I plan to do. Are you listening, son?
No. No.
Listen carefully while I give you some instructions.
Have something to ask you.
Please save it. The connection between us is growing attenuated. Soon we will be out of mind range.
Indifferent.
My dear child, how could you be other than indifferent? I am truly sorry to have broken so early into your fetal sleep.
An unnameable sensation, half pleasant. Gratitude? Love? No doubt a race memory.
It may be so. Try to remember me later. Now, business. Your mother and I were on our way back to Earth when we stopped on this world Moroni, where I now am. It was an unnecessary luxury to break our journey. How bitterly now I wish we had never stopped.
Why did you?
Well, it was chiefly to please Judy, your mother. This is a beautiful world round the North Pole, anyhow. We had wandered some way from the ship when a group of natives burst out upon us.
Natives?
People who live here. They're subhuman, blue-skinned and hairless, not pretty to look at.
Picture?
I think you'd be better without one. Judy and I ran like mad for the ship. We were nearly up to it when a rock caught me behind the knee. They were pitching rocks at us, and I went down. Judy never noticed until she was in the airlock, and then the savages were on me. My leg was hurt. I couldn't even put up a fight.
Please tell me no more of this. It makes me ill. I want...
Listen, son, don't cut off. That's all the frightening part. I called to Judy to make off home so she and you and your sister got safely away. The savages are taking me over the mountains to their village. I don't think they mean to harm me. I'm just a curiosity to them.
Please let me...
You can go comatose as soon as I've explained how these little spacecraft work. Astrogating, the business of getting from one planet to another, is far too intricate a task for anyone but an expert to master. I'm not an expert. I'm a geohistorian, so the whole thing is done by a robot pilot. You feed it details like payload and gravities and destination, and it juggles them with the data in its memory banks and works out all the course for you. Carries you home safely, in fact. Do you get all that?
This sounds a very complicated procedure.
Now you're talking like your mother, boy. She's never bothered, but actually it's all simple stuff. The complications take place under the steel paneling where you don't worry about them. The point I'm trying to make is that steering is all automatic once you've punched in a few coordinates.
I'm dead tired.
So am I. Fortunately, before we left the ship that last time, I had set up the figures for Earth, okay?
If you had not, she would not have been able to get home?
Exactly it. You have your father's brains, kid. Keep trying. She left Moroni safely, and you are now all heading for Earth. But you'll never make it. When I set the figures up, they were right, but my not being aboard made them go wrong. Every split second of thrust the ship makes is calculated for an extra 11.5 stone that isn't there. It's here with me, being hauled along a mountain.
Is this bad? I mean, for you. Does it mean we reach Earth traveling too fast?
No, son. It means you'll never reach Earth at all. The ship moves in an hyperbola, and although my weight is only about 1/8,000th of total ship's mass, that tiny fraction of error will have multiplied itself into a couple of light years by the time you get adjacent to the solar system.
I'm trying, but this talk of distance means nothing to me. Explain it again.
Where you are there is neither light nor space. How do I make you feel what a light year is? No, you'll just have to take it from me that the crucial point is you'll shoot right past the Earth.
Can't we go on till we hit another planet?
You will if nothing is done about it, but landfall will be delayed some odd thousands of years.
You are growing fainter. Strain too much must... The fish again and the water deep about him. No peace in the pool now. Cool, pool, cruel pool. Pool. The water is whirled towards the brink. I am the fish fetus. Have I dreamed? Was there a voice talking to me? It seems unlikely. And if it spoke, did it speak truth? Something I had to ask it one gigantic fact which made nonsense of everything. Something cannot remember. Could refute everything if I could remember that. Perhaps there was no voice. Perhaps in this darkness I have taken a wrong turning in my development, a wrong choice between sanity and non-sanity. Then my first thoughts may have been correct. I am everything and I am mad. Help! Speak to me. Speak. No reply. The throbbing only. That was the question.
Thank heavens for hot spring water.
Hello? Father?
How long will they let me lie here in this pool? They must realize I'm not long for this world or any other.
I'm awake and answering.
Just let me lie here. Son, it's man's first pleasure and his last to lie and swill in hot water. Wish I could live to know you. However, to work, here's what you have to do to get out of this present jam.
Am powerless here, unable to do anything.
Don't get frightened. There's something you already do very expertly. Telemit.
Non-comprehension.
We talk to each other over this growing distance by what is called telepathy. It's part gift, part skill. It happens to be the only contact between distant planets, except spaceships. But whereas spaceships take time to get anywhere, thought is instantaneous.
Understood.
Good. Unfortunately, whereas spaceships get anywhere in time, thought has a definite limited range. Its span is as strictly governed as, well, as the size of a planet, for instance. When you are 50 light years from Moroni, contact between us will cease.
What stops thought?
I don't know any more than I could tell you what started it to begin with.
Other obvious questions. How far apart are we now?
At the most, we have 42 hours more in contact.
Don't leave me. I shall be lonely.
I'll be lonely too, but not for long. But you, son, you are already halfway to Earth, or as near as I can estimate it you are. As soon as contact between us ceases, you must call TRE.
Which means?
Telepath Radial Earth. It's a general control and information center, permanently beamed for any sort of emergency. You can raise them. I can't.
They won't know me.
I'll give you their call pattern. They'll soon know you when you telemit. You can give them my pattern for identification if you like. You must explain what is happening.
Doubtful.
You can explain, can't you, about your missing Earth altogether?
Will they believe?
Of course.
Are they real?
Of course.
Hard to believe in more people than just us. I had a question.
Just a minute. Let's get this sorted out. Tell TRE what the trouble is. They'll send out a fast ship to pick Judy and you up before you are out of range.
Yes, now I have it. I want to ask you that question. Voice.
Wait a minute, son. You're going faint. Or is that me? Can you smell the gangrene over all those light years? These blue horrors are lifting me out of the spring, and I'll probably pass out. Not much time.
Father, what is this time that seems to mean so much to you?
Time, like an ever-rolling stream, bears all her sons. Time, son, never enough time.
Pain and silence, revulsion in me. Can the universe be as horrible and confusing as he would have me think? All like a dream. Long silence and darkness. Voice gone. Strain. Try.
Distance.
Voice. Father. Louder.
Too feeble. Done all I could.
Tell me just one thing, Father.
Quickly.
Was it difficult to rouse me at first?
Yes, in the prenatal academies, fetuses are not roused for training and indoctrination until they're 7.5 months old. But this was an emergency. I had to... Oh, I'm too weary.
Then why did you rouse me and not communicate with my mother?
The village, we're nearly there, just down into the valley. And it's journey's end. Human race only developing telepathic powers gradually. Steady, you fellows.
The question. Answer the question.
That is the answer. Easy down the slope, boys. Don't want to burst this great big leg, eh? I had the ability, but Judy hadn't. I couldn't call her a yard away, but you've got the ability. Easy. All the matter in the universe is in my leg.
But why? You sound so muddled. Why?
Good old Mendelian theory. You and your sister. One sensitive, one not. 2 eyes of the giant and only one can see properly. The path's too steep to... Whoa! Cyclops, steady, boy, or you'll put out that other eye.
Cannot understand.
Understand? My leg's a flaming torch. Put out anyone's eye. Steady, steady. Gently down the steep blue hill.
Father.
What's the matter?
I cannot understand. Are you talking of real things?
Sorry, boy. Steady now. Touch of delirium. It's the pain. You'll be okay if you get in contact with TRE. Remember?
Yes, I remember. If only I could. I don't know. Mother is real, then?
Yes, you must look after her.
And is the giant real?
The giant? What giant? You mean the giant hill? The people are climbing up the giant hill, up to my giant leg. Goodbye, son. I've got to see a blue man about a leg.
Father.
A leg of blue mutton.
Father. Where are you going? Wait. Look. See. I can move a little. I've just discovered I can turn. Father. No answer now, just a tiny stream of silence and the throbbing. My silent sister. She can't think like I can. I have got to call TRE. Plenty of time. Perhaps if I turn first. Easy. I'm only 6 months, he said. Maybe I could call more easily if I was outside in the real universe. If I turn again, now if I kick. Easy now, kick again. Good. Wonder if my legs are blue. Kick. Good. Something yielding. Kick.